I know that I'm late, but hear me out. Bear with me, okay? So today we got new update. Well, late new update, and we got this new person named Lynn. So so we got like quests, and there was an event that you could get this gloves right here. Let me show you real quick. You could get these gloves, the Beowulf Reborn and the Pride Wolf. So this is what it looks like for the Pride Wolves. Not gonna lie, it looks alright, but they should like at least like make those lines that's like around it a little bit like lights up, and then like it moves like a RBG. I forgot what it's called, but yeah. And here is the Beowulf Reborn. These looks okay. Should be a little bit more details on this. But overall, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So yeah, that's it for the updates, and for the balance changes. Let me check for the balance changes real quick, because I have my friend that gave me the balance changes, and not gonna lie, they have a lot of balance changes on this file. So let me find my friend real quick. So the balance changes they have right now for rare, charge has functionality and stampede, reinforced for stamina, from stamina drain to raw fully healable damage, and they nerfed stampede stamina sap removed, stampede whiff lag increase, M1 chain damage and block damage reduced. They big buffed stampede damage increased, stampede recharge rate significantly increased, buffed stampede range increased, stampede's initial hit partially recharges stamina, and one startup stamina cost reduced. So and then for Corkscrew, they have a good one now. They buffed M1 startup costs reduced, stamina regeneration speed increased slightly, M2 stun slightly increased, and they nerfed very minor reduction in guard pierce and true chip on M2. And then now for Dragonfish, they only just did one. They nerfed stamina recharge decreased from submerge reduced, and then for Trickster, they buffed M2 disjoints added. That's a good thing. That's what we needed. For Hammer, they big nerfed increased backdash stamina cost significantly, and nerfed M1 chain health damage slightly decreased. And then so for Hanslow, this is a good thing. They've now made Hanslow more better. So what they have right now, they buffed counter intake slightly reduced, and M2 counter mode increased, ultimate blindness timer increased, and for nerfed, they've ranged a disjoint slightly decreased, M2's damage slightly decreased. And yeah, that's, and for Switch Hit, they made it good, but like I gotta say, Switch Hit, it is freaking overpowered. I just beat like 3 people in a row. So this is crazy. So they have they've let me see. They've neutral the passive static reworked. Static now prevents anti-heal on PD switch hits can be PD'd. And they added slight count buffed slight countered resistant added. And then for Hitman now, M1 counter bonus slightly buffed and nerf M1 guard pierce removed, M1 startup anti-heal decreased significantly. And now for legendary, they've hawked neutral mechanical overhaul accessory. Now scales with damage dealt was taken rather than deplete over time. So basically, what the frick? Oh my bad. So basically, like if you like you increase your ecstasy, and if someone like hits you, it decreases down instead of like decreases down like by itself. So it could literally just stay longer as long as you don't get hit. So yeah, that's for that. And then buff, they buffed offensive stats, damage, frame data, counter damage, etc. Generally tuned to be more aggressive as each mode progresses. So basically, like the more ecstasy you had, the more it like it get more strong, like you get more stronger at it. So it could be like twice as more strong as a necessity if it's full. I don't know if I'm right from this. Someone could correct me in the comments. So yeah, and they decreased well, they've nerfed defensive stats, block counter, intake, etc. Generally tuned to be significantly weaker as each mode progresses. And they nerf meter gain decrease as each mode progresses, and meter loss increase as each mode progresses. And then for freedom now, they have a massive nerfed. So for World Win, buffed M1 startup damage increased to compensate for the M1 chain punch loss. M1 startup, the nerfed M1 startup stamina cost increased to prevent other modes from gaining extra M1s. For Flicker, they nerfed M1 and lag normalized. Now for Smash, they nerfed guard pierce decrease, guard damage decreased, and chain HP damage decreased. And for Shotgun, there's like literally 4 nerfs. There's no buffs at all. So the M1 chain punch count reduced by 1 in both modes. Significantly decreased speed meter gain from M1 chain punches in Prodigy mode. Slightly negative disjoint given to Prodigy mode. And 2, counter intake slightly increased in Prodigy mode. And then now for White Ash, they bug fixed the damage multiplier now properly increased with stock lost. And then they nerfed damage increased from stocks taken reduced ultimate charge speed reduced. And now for Supernova, they buffed Backlean now cost 0 stamina. Now for Slugger, they neutral add a chance for Takuma to laugh at you when you miss an M2. They bug fix the souls of Slugger's players are currently sealed in the Aura Loss holder chamber because Yin forgot to where she put the keys. Alright, now for Universal. Feint cooldown reduction. Most styles have their feint cooldown reduced from 3 to 2 seconds. So basically now, let me go to the let me go to over here. Where let me go to this person right here. Yeah, I'm talking to you right there. You, yes, basically you. All right, let's go over here. So basically now you could feint more instead of like waiting for like 3 seconds. So basically like this. So basically you could wait for like 2 seconds. And then yeah, so basically they've done that. That's good. That's a good thing, finally. M2 end lag reduction. A large number of they buffed that too. A large number of M2s had their end lag decrease across the board. Now for uncommon, there's a lot there's a lot of buffs for this one. So walk speed slightly increased, M1 startup speed slightly increased, M1 startup block damage is slightly increased, startup anti-heal slightly increased, M1 and M2 counter molt slightly increased, M2 damage slightly increased, M2 speed slightly increased. Now for nerfs, the M1 damage reduced, counter resistance removed. Oh man. So yeah, that's all that. So yeah, that's all I have for this. I'm gonna go fight someone. I'm gonna show you these gloves that I'm gonna be using. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the fight, and I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because we're almost to 500 subs. So yeah, if you want to see more of this, yeah, just basically let's make it to like maybe at least 15 likes. I can make another AUBG video for you guys. So yeah, I'll catch y'all later, and peace out.
Oh shit, not good.
魂の一撃を受けやがれ受けやがれ。
Ha 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 ha!